Hey guys, Jaron here, and today I'm going to be doing the second part of the tips and recommendations series that I've just created. So, I'm in the tips world, so let's just get right into it. So, F5. Tips. I just built that right before, so let's get right into number one with the mushroom sapling. I'm making clever names or whatever, so this there, grow it. This is a way to grow. Let's put my video settings to 2. This is a way to grow mushrooms without like building a massive cave. And or whatever, so yeah. It's like I did this in my new episode of Skyblock, so you should check that out. Like I did it for the challenge, and I punched it out a bit, but then it doesn't get all of it, and it works for the other one too. Let's just get this out of the way. Massive clicking. So you can do this. Just get rid of the wood, plant it, and since mushrooms need a dark area to grow, this one isn't that great for the tree, but you could use a jungle tree. But I'll show that in a different video. But yeah, that is tip number 1, mushroom sapling. So, battle shortcut. This is a way to spawn, it's the way to do shortcut. So you're building a full set of armor. To the chest. In the chest, you can make the legs. I mean the feet, the boots, like this. Or, of course, you can do it like this. And do the head helmet or whatever it's called, like that, like you would do, and then click. Oops, made a mistake. So you have to make it here. So boots and helmet. There you go, and then you can just make your legs. So yeah. That's tip number 2, battle shortcut. And F3 keys, tip number 3. So there's nothing inside the chest, there's nothing you need, but then for F3, H, there's this. So F3 plus A, that reloads your chunks. As you can see, a flash. If there was more, it would more chunks or something. Since I'm in a short render distance, let's put my render distance to extreme, to tip. I can see the tips. What is this? Right here. I just reloaded the chunks. Oh, this is terrible. There. So this may be set into 2 parts since I'm really slow. And F3D, chat, it has this stuff. F3D, I just clear the chat. I'm scrolling up and down. And F3H. So in normal difficulty, you would just see this, the attack damage and the diamond pick. Press F3H, and then now you can see the durability and the code name for the item. So I've used this, and it's down to 1,545, and this is what I use in my skyblock for my stone pickaxes. Building shortcut, this one. So let's just put all this down. So let's say you're in creative and you're building, and you have everything in your hotbar and everything here, and items in your inventory. Just middle click button, and you get it in your hotbar directly. And let's say your hotbar is full, click, and it'll go like that and stuff. So yeah. And let's say you can do this in game mode 1 also, but you have to have it in your hotbar. So it's like lapis block, like this. Oops, I'm not in game mode 0, so I can't middle click this one. But once I have this stuff, it assigns it to the slot, but you have to have it in your hotbar. So yeah. Creative ways, this one. This is if you're filling a chest in creative, middle click a button, and you get 64 or 16 of whatever item, and you can just keep doing this until you fill up your chest. Chesty shortcut. So let's say you're building and everything, blah blah blah, and then you get a lot of dirt or whatever, and you want to put it in a chest. Shift and double click an item that's stacked. This works with stacked items too. Just double click it, and it goes directly both forward and back. Span it out. So this one, let's say you have, this helps for crafting. So get a stack or whatever, and then just on left click, hold left, and then just span it out, and it'll equally divide it. And it'll equally divide it in your inventory. Time set 0. Juan by Juan. This one, when you hold right click, let's get it. It goes Juan by Juan. So yeah, that's how you get it to be Juan by Juan. Tip number 9, QQQ. So obviously you would have like stacks, and you just queue, and it takes one item out of the stack. Well, with this tip, you can hold control, press Q, and then it'll go stack by stack. So yeah. Big tree. So saplings, oak saplings, they can be built right next to each other. So let's just let's get some bone meal, and they can be built right next to each other. Come on, I'll just be right back. As you can see, they're right next to each other. They're like right next to each other. So that's it for the tips. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This was Dragon Gamer 9. If you guys